You're a dark person and you use like 2 or 3 shades of concealer for your highlight. Kilo shele. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mossbeau. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates from me, okay? Like guys, there are so many things I need to let off my chest, so call this like a rant kind of video. Yes, like there are just a lot of things that I see, and goodness gracious, yeah, I know we all want to look good, I know we all want to be beautiful, but please, there's some things that you just shouldn't do in makeup. Yes, I know that when it comes to makeup there are no rules, right? However, there are certain things that shouldn't be done. You're a dark person and you use like 2 or 3 shades of concealer for your highlight. Kilo shele. What's the problem? Don't please. If you are especially a darker shade, do maybe like a shade lighter than your actual skin tone. And please, your skin tone actually determines the kind of concealer to use. Please, that's another topic. Listen, you need to know your undertones. Also, speaking of highlights, I see some people overdo their highlights. Now, it is bad enough that you have used about 2 or 3 shades lighter. Now you're packing the 2 to 3 shades lighter under your eyes. Listen, the more you do that, the harder to blend. It is bad enough that you have used like an overly highlighted concealer, or you have used too many concealer. Now you're using a shade that is way brighter than your actual skin tone. It's going to be very hard to blend. You're just going to keep blending and you will never even get it right. No matter how much edit you try to do, you will still not get it right. Please don't overly highlight your under eye. If you are dark skinned especially, try and use just a shade or at most 2 shades lighter. And please be mindful of the undertone of the concealer that you actually use. Please, I think it's just very necessary. I see it and I cringe every time I see people that overly highlight their face. Yes, sometimes I use a lot of product, but I know what shades to use. Then because I have been doing this for a very long time, I can work my way around things. Okay? Also, I see people use overly big, bold, long lashes. Guys, I know we all want to like trend, use the 25mm lash, use the bogus lash. No, please, there are different styles of lashes that suits everyone. You cannot use what everybody is using. Listen, when it comes to makeup, I feel a lot of people just go with what the other person is going for, especially if that works for that person. They see a very nice picture and they just want that particular look on their face, the lashes, the colors, the this, that. Like, you can't wear a 25mm lash on a very, very hooded eyes. You know, there's some eyes that are so tiny that if you wear that kind of lash, it's just only the lash that is just going to see. Even me that wears long lashes, I know my limits. There are some lashes that wouldn't just suit me, and then so I just don't even bother. Please, when you are working with lashes, be careful of the kind of lashes that you use. Don't be like butterfly. We are talking to you, it's only your lashes that we are seeing. What's the problem? Are you flying to heaven? Are you flying to heaven? Okay, there are some eyes that they are so bold, the lids are so big, and everything they use just works well. But people like us that don't have everything, we have to work with what we have. Don't compare my eyes with somebody that has very beautiful lids. I mean, I even know my limits. When it comes to things like this, I know my limits. I don't do excessive eyeshadows because I know it might not look good on me, so I don't even bother myself. But you that have tiny eyes, it's you that wants to do cut crease, that the crease will reach here. It's not done. It cannot happen. Know your limits. Know what works for you. I'm not shading anybody, but please just know what works for you. Please, before you buy things, especially when it comes to beauty products, try and do your research. If you can get samples, that's why I love. If there's anything I love about America, you can walk into all these beauty supplies. You can walk into these beauty stores, get samples of foundations, try as many colors, whatever it is that you want to use, try them on, take samples home, to try. I really like that. And if you cannot, please, especially when you're trying to look for what works for you, though, in makeup, I feel you have to try different things, okay? But then don't always buy something because somebody says it worked for them. Yeah, I know, even as an influencer, you want to convince people to try a product out and all of that, but for the most part, most influencers, the things that they say they use is not what they use. So you want to do your research, you want to understand your skin type first and foremost. I feel people don't even, when it comes to the basics of makeup, people just don't understand it. They just go with what this beauty person is doing. They just go with what makeup artist say. I get clients that tell me, is this picture that I want, or is this person's face that I want, is whatever it is that they have used on her face, that's what I want. And you're not even as beautiful as the person. What you are even comparing, it might be an overly edited picture, and you want it to be like that. Especially in this America, you want to tie gele. They show you the kind of gele that they tie in Nigeria, and they want to tie gele here. They bring plastic for you to tie as gele, and they want the layer to reach heaven. How can your layer reach heaven? And you know the other thing, they will not ask their makeup artists before they buy the gele. When it comes to makeup, you have to know what works for you, and you can balance it out. Just don't do what everybody's doing. Alright? Also, I see people pack in a lot of bronzer, highlights, bronzers. Please. Please. I know you want to glow. And I always say that there's a difference between a glow and being oily. You can actually be oily and mistake it to be glowing. No, they are very different. You cannot be oily and be glowing at the same time. But it doesn't work. A lot of people want their makeup to last. Yeah. When you ask them, did you even use a primer on your face? They are like, no, and they expect their makeup to last all day. Let me tell you, even if you have dry skin, you still need to moisturize, and you still need to prime your face. When you prime your face, it's like a base. It gives your makeup something to hold on to. Apart from the fact that the makeup is not getting directly on your skin, it makes your makeup last. It reduces oil for you, so it's always very good to prime, even if you are going to work. So long as you have makeup on, foundation on, please try to moisturize and try to prime. Even people that prime, they still get oily over time, but I mean, it still it still controls it, to a certain extent. People who just abuse eyeshadows. If you're on this table, sit down. Auntie, you have very tiny eyes. You know, the eye is tiny. Is you 100 colors? You want to put 100 colors on your eyelid? Where will you go? Are you an artist? I'm asking. It is not every eyeshadow that can go under your eye. When it comes to tiny eyes, I want you to be as minimal as possible, so we see what is on your lid. And when you use your lashes, we can see the colors even that you are trying to play with. But when you have packed plenty eyelashes and you have packed plenty eyeshadow, you have put on that same eye, you will put liner. Very tiny eyes, please go as little as possible. Even if you want to use colors, know the kind of colors that you use. You don't have to use colors that will even let the lids be fearful. There are some colors that you put on your lid that the lid will fear and go back small. Okay? Please be careful of what you use. Know the limits. When it comes to makeup, there's a lot that people don't tell you. That's why I'm here, okay? To explain to you the basics, the things that you need to know, before venturing into this makeup thing. Yeah, I love makeup, but I see people just do it wrongly, even though there are no rules to makeup. But there are some things that are not necessary. There are some things, it's not everything you should buy. That because somebody is cream contouring doesn't mean you should cream contour. They just misuse highlights. People misuse highlights, and you just think that they are just going to heaven. That once the angels see the highlights, it's just tickets to heaven. Please, no, it is not. You don't have to overly put highlights. We shouldn't be looking at you from there and it's your highlights that we are seeing. Don't just use highlights bam, and use blush bam, and use contour bam, and we are seeing the lines like this. We can see your contour line, we can see your blush line, then we can see your highlights line, then we can now see your under eye powder. The girl has arrived. No, auntie, please don't do that. Try to blend your products. It is very, very crucial to blend well. It is very key. That's why they tell you blending is key. Yes, blending is so key. And that comes to the end of this. I hope you enjoy this. If you want more rant videos, please put it in the comment section. Like this video, share this video. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you on my next one. Love you and bye.